Everybody got a pen in the pad. What's good? We're live on What It Is Radio, man. Clout Chaser, Jay Burns, and me, Slap Yamakas. What's going on with y'all, man?
What's up, man? What's up, Slap?
Shit, man. Just riding off of that show this morning, man. That was a pretty good show we had right there, man. I enjoyed it.
Deluxe.
The morning show, man.
How about you, Clout? Did you enjoy that morning gig?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, man. We're gonna keep the morning show going, man. Every morning, no matter what it ends up being, man, we're gonna keep that morning show going. Who we got, man? We already got people fucking with us, man. We got Nope Curtis. Curtis said, all right, got a chance to tune in. Been a minute. What up? Yeah, sorry we missed you, man. We've been catching COVID and getting new jobs and all type of shit, man. It's been a minute. But we back.
Yeah, man. New jobs, new problems, new illnesses, that we got to recover from, So what? Are we 3 for 3? All of us got it? Or no, Clout, you ain't got it yet?
Clout ain't got it yet.
Okay.
He said he ain't got it.
But you're triple vaccine boosted, right?
Yes, sir.
The J&J, Pfizer, Moderna, then went and got boosted in all three too. Fuck it.
Got them all.
Man.
Hey, why not? I mean, you ain't gonna win that $250K by not getting the shot. Let's just put it like that. Shout out to. Oh, go ahead.
How you feeling right now, Burns?
Well, you know what? I'm drinking on a Bodhi. I'm feeling a lot better. I think if you didn't catch the morning show, part of my COVID nurse myself back to health remedy is a steady dosage of alcohol. I highly recommend the Knob Creek Kentucky Straight Bourbon 100 proof to loosen up all that throat nonsense, and get you feeling right before it's bedtime.
Hey, hold on, man. We got Tone said, chill, let me hit that goose.
With the half-gallon of goose.
I know it's crazy to see Clout Chasers drinking, man. That's weird, man. I'm used to seeing this motherfucker smoking up all the weed in the building. I ain't never really seen him drink like this, man.
I know. What got you pulling out the goose, man? You feeling good? Oh, okay. There we go. Back to the baseline.
It's that corona anxiety. It's gonna get all of us after a while, man.
So, hey, true indeed, man.
So you feeling decent, man? You feeling good? You dealing with this corona shit all right? This COVID?
Man, I mean, I had the chills for like a half of a night, but then I had to slap myself in the face and tell myself that I'm a man. Take down this COVID. Nah, man, I'm all good. All jokes aside, I'm good, man. It's real mild. It's just like a cold. It's like a head cold. And honestly, I was saying this on the morning show, man. Strep throat was way worse than this shit, man.
Strep throat almost killed me, bro.
I would take this over strep fucking throat any day of the week.
I got misdiagnosed with strep throat, so I went to the hospital and they told me I had something else. I don't know what the fuck but they were wrong the whole time. So the motherfuckers gave me like Mucinex and shit, man. So I'm sitting up, man. I'm sitting in my house for like 2 weeks, and I'm losing weight. Like I lost like 30 pounds in 2 weeks, man. I was fading fast, man. I was just laid up dying, taking Mucinex. Like, oh, they said I'll get better, and I must have went somewhere. Somebody told me like, bro, you about to die. And sure enough, I went in there, man, and my kidneys had shut down and shit, man. The motherfucking strep throat got in my blood.
Damn, was that? I want to say I visited you in the hospital when you.
You might have. I wouldn't have known. I was damn near dead, bro, from strep throat. Yeah, so
you was too. That was funny. He was like, "Hey, man, you think you could go and get me some food? Hospital food."
Hey, because anytime you end up in TG, you gonna have motherfucking what's that shit, man?
Juice box.
What's the TG, man? I'm tripping. Frisco Freeze, man. Somebody got to bring you Frisco Freeze in TG. And if you at St. Joe's, you're going to get something from the fish house, man. You know what I mean? That's about the only time I eat at either one of them spots is if I'm in the hospital.
Hey, straight up.
So what's going on with you, Clout, since we had that epic show this morning?
Oh, shit, man. Nothing. Just got a new venture going.
Oh, okay. Nothing you can shout out on air, though, huh?
Nah, not right now.
Not one of those.
Nah.
Look out.
Yeah, man. I had a fucking horrible day, man. I decided to go get a new fucking phone, man. I went to T-Mobile, man, for the call-in, man. Make sure you guys call in, man. I done lost a lot of money behind this motherfucking shit, man. So call that number, man, 206-771-9229.
Let's get that money back.
Hey, Bianca, yeah, we need to get that money back, man. Actually, the Cash App is slap253. Don't forget the $sign or don't come to me. Yeah,
Hey,
man.
I actually got I got a Cash App now too. Don't you got a Cash App also, Cloud?
Man, if y'all don't get the
sir.
fuck out of here, no, you
We're
don't,
trying to-
man. It's slap
hold on.
253. Goddamn
I
it!
got one too.
Stop the
I got one
bullshit.
too.
Hold on, let me
Come
finish
on.
my story.
God
Let me
dang
finish
it.
my
Okay,
story.
you got a new phone,
So,
man.
so
You
I
got
had
the
to
iPhone
no, because I
13?
had to get a phone, another phone, because people don't know, man. That phone number that was on this show, that phone number that's on the show, that was my personal phone number, man. So people was calling me and shit like after the show, like, "Hey, man, y'all still on?" I'm like, "Nigga, it's like 7:00." No, I'm not. So I decided, let me go get another phone and a new phone number and leave this number just strictly dedicated to the show. So I go to T-Mobile, get a new phone, man. I don't know what it is about T-Mobile, but when you're inside of T-Mobile, their service never fucking works. So they'll be signing you up for a phone and shit, but they'll have bad reception and shit. Like the computer's always down, shit's all fucked up. And in the shuffle, I turned in the phone. I traded in the phone, and I forgot to take my crypto key off of that motherfucker, man. Off of one of my fucking wallets, bro. And I lost hella coins, man. I can't even, it's like, I want to cry, but I can't, man. I lost hella coins. Them bitches was down, too. So I can just imagine what it's going to be. So, man, I got to get it back up, man. I took an L for this show, man, but it's all good, man. It's all good.
And that sucks, man. There ain't no way to get that shit back neither, huh?
No way. I mean, somewhere around here, man, I don't know. I don't know if it's still around. I had to fucking, because they give you like a key. And it's like a bunch of random different words that you got to write down and shit. And then when you switch, it's some shit you got to do. And I put it somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I put it. Maybe I'll find it 5 years later and that shit will be worth $1 million or something. I don't know. But yeah, I just, woof, man. I took one. But it's all for this show, man. We're going to have a good show tonight, man. I think we got a good topic, man. If you tuned in and you haven't seen our Facebook post, tonight's show is a pretty good one. It's a show that's very dear to us, man. We got a lot of friends out there, that might need to watch this show. How old is too old to be a local rapper?
How old is too old to be a local rapper?
When is it time to just give it up? Like, when are you going to stop? How old is
that? Is that almost like an addiction, do you think, at that point?
I feel like it is an addiction, man.
It's an addiction?
Yeah, man, because you got to think about it, man. Videos and shit is like propaganda, man. You watch that shit, and I think to some people, man, they think that's the life they should be living, man. They see all them booties and cars and jewelry and shit like that. And, hip-hop almost make you think that's the only way you can get it. That's a lot of motherfuckers.
I mean, do you think that it's a gang of people out there that are just still holding on, or do you think that it's just a couple of people? Like, is this a message just to a few, or is it to a many?
Well, let's ask the audience, man. Whoever's out there watching, who out there that's watching, how many of y'all know somebody that's too... Go ahead.
At the same time, though, it's kind of easier to get famous now than it was back when supposedly you were younger.
Well,
true.
No.
So
There's nah. There's a difference though in famous. This shit that these motherfuckers getting right now, this ain't really so much famous. Like, you can go viral, but that don't mean you famous. You know what I mean?
15 seconds of fame type shit.
Nah,
Back in the day, at least you hold on to like 15 minutes.
Yeah, nah, it's not the same no more. A lot of motherfuckers doing shit for clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers doing shit for attention, man, but it's the wrong type of attention a lot of times. You're more likely to go viral and be famous for some fuck shit now than actually having talent.
True.
How old is too old?
That might be one of our topics.
Yeah, how old is too old to be chasing after that shit, man?
Oh man, I mean, that's
you're never too old, man.
Never too old.
I say 27.
27.
27.
You know what? I'm gonna split the difference, man. I'm gonna say 35. I think 35 is a round number, man. I think 35 is a round number.
I say
where you might need to start reevaluating.
I say 27 because most of the greats did what they did and they was dead by then. You know how they got the 27 club? You know what I mean?
Wait, what? Oh, the great. Oh, okay.
The 27 club, like a lot of the greats died at 27, man. So they became famous and did all of that shit and was dead by 27. If you ain't made it by 27, or at least on your way to making it, I'm not saying you got to be, Tupac at 27, but at least have some type of firm. All right, man, I'm doing something. I'm getting somewhere. At least you're opening up for somebody that's famous or some shit. in a different city than your own. You know what I mean? Like,
well, Slap, what do we mean exactly? I mean, there got to be layers to this, right? I mean, there's got to be certain little exceptions to the rule. We're not talking about just people sitting around in their bedroom writing raps. We're talking about people that are acting like they're actually out there doing it, right?
I mean, but if you're not really doing it, you're pretty much still just sitting up somewhere writing.
Still rapping in a notebook.
I mean, what's the difference, man? Either you on or you not.
Now what? Okay,
so what? I mean, what about people that just want to be locally famous, like in their community, like they want to be known?
Yeah, I feel that. But see, I think you guys getting me mixed up. I'm not talking about the dudes that are just like, oh, it's a hobby. I like to freestyle at house parties and shit like that. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that actually, they're either faking it to make it. Like, they're still trying to make it. You know what I mean? Like, they're
still holding on to a prayer.
They still owe people money that they don't plan on paying back until they make it. You know what I mean? Like,
still trying to get free studio time for their EP.
Yeah. The niggas is late for work because they was at the studio. You know what I mean? Like, that type of shit, man.
neglected family duties.
Yeah.
Go record and shit.
Yeah, man.
I mean, but I do remember in our earlier conversations, you did say that there was a couple of exceptions to the age limit that you had, Slap. I remember you said if an older rapper was still in the game, that if they had a coma from the age of 17 to 38, that could be an exception.
Say like you was the hottest nigga in high school, but you got hit by a car and you was in a coma for like 10. Yeah, like Grant Hill. Yeah, you come back into the game 15 years later.
That's you got an excuse. What wasn't the other one we said if they had like an abusive relationship?
You got red shirted.
Yeah.
They had to sit out a season or two.
Yeah, because some people get bullied out of their shot. You know what I mean? Like you might just have that girl or that baby mom that just really, she might even really do believe in you, but she don't want you to blow up because she think you gonna leave her or something. If you got bullied out of yours, I'll give an exception to that.
Yeah,
you know
there. So there are some passes. We are giving out passes.
It don't mean you gonna make it, but I mean
it's a case by case.
I won't look at you too funny if that's what happens.
Should we throw that out there that if there is any elder rappers that do want to kind of see if they could get a pass, that they could call in and we can analyze the situation and see if we give them a pass?
206-771-9229. Call your old ass in. It's spit your 16, Sonny.
Oh man, 16s all day. Bring them, guys. I want to hear them. I want to hear, man. Hey, our area still got some funk, man. We got good shit. You know, no matter.
Who's your favorite old rapper right now from here?
My favorite old rapper?
Yeah, somebody who just they would have made it.
It's weird though because when you say that, I start thinking about like old school rappers, and then I think about old school hip hop. But my favorite old rapper, hold on, say that again.
No, I'm talking about a motherfucker that's still rapping now. You know what I mean? Like he's our age or a little bit younger or whatever.
But they could be local or big time?
No, local. I'm saying local.
They gotta be local. They gotta be local. Shit.
Yeah, because I'm saying like this: if you're old, right, and you've been grinding it out and shit, but people know you in other fucking states, then. Yeah, I mean, shit. What's wrong with that? You somewhat made it. But if you're 40 something, if you're 40 something and nobody knows you outside of your fucking residence, you know what I'm saying? Where you live at,
or even in your residence.
Yeah, unless you live in like L.A., New York,
in your residence.
Yeah. What if niggas don't know you down the street?
Hey,
when is it time to give it up?
Sir Mix-a-Lot doesn't count for local, right?
Man, how the fuck would Sir Mix-a-Lot be local, man? That motherfucker is.
Hey man, did you see King 5 for New Year's Eve this year? Because he performed. Did you catch that?
Sir Mix-a-Lot was everywhere, man. The first time I heard Sir Mix-a-Lot, I didn't even live here yet when I heard Sir Mix. They used to play his ass all the time on K-Day. Like that buttermilk biscuits and all that shit was.
I'll tell you, man, that New Year's Eve party was a tough one to take in. That's all I'll say, man. Shout out to everybody who saw the Sir Mix-a-Lot New Year's Eve performance on NBC.
It wasn't good.
Shit was tough, man.
Square dance rap used to be my shit, man.
Square rap dance?
Square dance rap, that was my beats.
Okay. So who is my favorite old local rapper? You know, man,
it's hard,
I hate
ain't
to
it?
use old. I mean, it's
hard, ain't it?
What was the one dude? Is Mr. What was his name? Mr. DOG still out there doing it? He's still out there doing it.
Yeah, Mr.
Dog. I was always a little fan of Mr. DOG. Who else?
I'll give you that.
you know, I mean, I don't want to say it's weird because we're all getting older, right? And I don't feel old, but I do think Bruce Leroy's still putting out good music. I know he's in his 30s, so
Oh yeah,
he's still a youngster.
I wouldn't even put him in that category because I feel like he's respected outside of here. I feel like
Because he makes pretty dope shit.
he makes good music.
But yeah, that's the thing, is that it's not necessarily local when you're out there doing it. You know what
That's
I mean?
another thing I didn't think of. If your music's hella good, I'll give you an exception on that. Like if there's like no reason why you haven't blown up, like if it's just like just whatever, fuck, like some weird reason why you haven't blown up, you can't put your finger on.
So I mean, would Leezy be, or is he still doing it in the same
I
regard?
don't even think he's in the country right now, bro. That dude he
He's
moves
not?
around. See, that's not my definition. Like if you nah,
Of old.
he went off and did shit like in China or some shit. Like he left, bro. He's not around. Like if you doing shit like either behind the scenes or something like that, like in your
Okay,
and your
fuck it,
art
fuck
is
it, fuck it.
supporting your lifestyle, you know what I mean? And that's different. But I'm talking about the motherfucker that still got a job, you know what I mean? Like
Okay. What
kids.
about you know what? I'll say this. I don't know what this dude's doing, but somebody I always thought was pretty good, who's an older rapper. I don't know how much he's in the game anymore, but his name was Jay Bars.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't
Jay
wouldn't
Bars
so
had some
much
funny ass shit.
I feel like Jay Bars has traveled outside of this area too, man. I feel like he has
All right, my favorite oldest rapper right now is Town Drunk. Hey, shout out to Sean Town. Hey, you get him off of
Oh,
a 6-pack, I guarantee you though. Choruses for days.
man,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
know
He's
what
he's slept on, man.
you took mines, man. I fucking love Town, man. You took
Hey,
mines.
Town's drunk
Town is
all day, bro.
Town is one of my favorite, whatever age, man. I fuck with Town, man. What about you, Clout?
I don't know, man. I mean,
Hey, Clout Chasers support local shit, man. Let me tell you, man. I remember one time we was at the liquor store on 72nd. And this motherfucker came. He came. You ever seen that movie? What's that shit where they took the little nerd dude with them and they went to a road trip? You ever seen Road Trip?
Was it Road Trip?
Was it Road Trip? What was
It
it?
wasn't Breaking Bad. No, not Breaking Bad.
It was Road Trip, and they
what's
had the
that
little
shit?
skinny motherfucker that made the beats on Hustle and Flow, and he humped the big black girl and all that shit. Yeah, the DJ Qualls. A motherfucker looked just like old boy from Hustle and Flow came up and gave Clout Chaser a CD, man. And Clout played that CD till it melted, man. That shit was so trash. We got in an argument and shit. He almost put me out his car because I was trying to like, hey man, turn that shit off. And Clout did. Clout support local shit, man. He really do, man. You gotta give it up to him.
Hey, for real, man. Hey, shout out to Clout, man. He's always kept his head to the
Yeah, so you can sit this one out, Clout. We know you
the
biased,
streets.
goddamn
And
it.
plus, he said there is no age. So who's your favorite oldest rapper, Slap?
I told you, man, Town. You took mine. I was
So
waiting
we
all
both
that
said
time.
Town.
Yeah, I was
We
waiting all
both
that
said
time.
Town.
I think Town should turn around right now and put out an album.
Mylan Part 3.
Hey, because if you
Oh
think
man.
about
Oh man.
his sound is like he was so ahead of his time. His shit sounds like right now.
Hey,
He
you
had
know
the-
what? There is some truths to that. There is some truths, but the only problem is that Town got to like put down the 15 beers that he's
Yeah.
drinking in the process to
Hey,
actually
fuck
get
it.
it done.
He had the 808s tuned. You know what I'm saying? His shit was kind of melodic. Like, yeah, man, his shit back then sound like right now. That motherfucker was like a drunk genius. He's ahead of his time. Remember when the motherfucker flipped the theme from Seinfeld? Were you there that time?
I keep hearing about that shit, but I
Man,
can't find the beat.
we was
man.
at
So
Buffalo-
okay,
Oh shit, man, we got a call.
so Town's ass then fucked around and gave me all of his damn beats, man. And
Hold
the one
on,
beat
hold
that
on,
it
hold
didn't include was the Seinfeld beat.
Hey, what's up? You live on What It Is Radio?
Oh man, I'm live. Shoot, man. Should I keep it PG-13 or could we go rated R?
Hey, just keep it legal.
Yeah,
Do whatever you want, man.
Great
Just
point.
keep it
Yeah.
legal.
As long as it's legal, it's lethal, man. What's up?
Hey, right now, what our discussion is, I'm assuming you're not watching, but our discussion is, how old is too old to be a local rapper?
How old is too old to be a local rapper?
Yeah, like a nigga
Well, shoot, I
that just
would
hasn't
say
made
it like this. For somebody who hasn't made it yet,
Yeah, when is it time to give it up?
when is it time to give it up? It's time to give it up when you don't have no fan base.
Oh, that's a good
Ooh,
one. No fan base. That's
hey,
probably
that's
the
a
most
good one,
important.
man.
I don't
That's
care.
probably- yeah,
You could be-
actually.
you could be as old as you want rapping it as long as your shit tight and you can get some publicity.
Yeah, but if you don't got a fan base, if nobody else feels your shit like your girlfriend and your homies, yeah, it's probably time to.
Exactly, and that's where because a lot of the friends they usually like, oh yeah, that's just cool. But you got to get them honest, real opinion. When you see your homeboy slapping your shit when you ain't even in the car, that's when you know your shit's knocking.
That's a guy, man. Good call. Yeah. Good call. Cause I ain't even stopped to think about that one.
So, are we talking to a local rapper?
You are honestly in my fan base. It is strictly to the people that's heard my good music, and I haven't put none of it on no platforms yet due to the fact that when I drop my shit, I want to first build up the fan base and the publicity. So when I drop, I get the views fast. You don't want to put your shit on YouTube. Nobody know about you. Nobody know about it. Yeah. And just not have no views. It's like, nigga, you gonna be like, look me up on YouTube, nigga. You only got 100 views and you know, that's that bullshit.
Actually, we gotta have you come in for an interview, man, because I've been wanting to follow you around with a camera anyway, man. We gotta have you come on.
Man, I've been trying to link with you on several different ways.
Yeah, I got a new phone number. This one's just for the show now, so I'll shoot you the new number after this.
Okay, most definitely. It's cool to swing by.
Give me a minute, man. I'm on this show.
Okay, most definitely. How long you think's a minute?
Hey, like I said, man, I'm gonna hit you in the little, bro. I got you.
Okay, you smooth. All right, y'all.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I'm only drinking.
Hey, that was a good ass point though.
That
man.
was.
Fan base,
if
man.
you don't,
fan base.
yeah, exactly. Because you can say that you're gonna make it all the fuck you want, man. But if ain't nobody bumping your shit, what is the point? What is the point?
Great, man. That's a great point.
Nigga said, "Can I swing by?" What's this guy here, man? This guy here, I fuck with his music, man. It don't matter. I mean, shit, man. That brings up a good point. What about the look? You know what I'm saying? Because this guy Chris, man, his beard is still black. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about the?
We gotta hold that thought though.
Yeah, no,
because there's many other coverage. There's many other materials to cover here. Okay, so there's a lot more reasons than just the beard.
Do we want to go into the reasons? I'm just saying the optics of it. If it don't look right for you to still be rapping, that's kind of a.
Yeah, true.
It still got to look right. You know what I mean? Like, what if you just look like somebody's uncle? You know, who's gonna offer first look?
Are you saying that at that point you should incorporate Uncle into your rap name?
Probably, man. Look, Uncle Murder, Uncle Luke. You know what I mean? You got to put the but you got to be famous before you do that. You know what I mean?
I think I start to lean towards agreeing with Clout that maybe there is no age limit, but there's several other reasons that I think that contribute to
what are those
leading to, huh?
What are those?
Do you have a list?
I mean, okay. I mean, maybe I do. You know what? Hold on. Let's see here. So, I mean, okay, what do you think? So, obviously, age matters in certain situations. Do you think, at what point would you say they had no original music? Like they were jacking beats off YouTube or just sniping shit off SoundCloud or Spotify?
Yeah. Hey, that's got to be age appropriate because if you're like 18, 17, a young kid doing that, it's probably because you don't have the resources to do better. But if you're a grown ass man and all of your shit is like ripped off of YouTube, you know what I'm saying? You ain't paid for a beat. You ain't actually went in no studio and got your shit mixed or nothing. It's got to be an age limit on that, man.
Like you coming out with all the hottest intros
in the industry. I'm not talking about people that do it as a hobby. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the motherfuckers that owe people money. The ones that owe their kids, you owe your kids money. You know what I'm saying? Like, when are you going to pay child support?
To be said though. I mean, okay, but say they're just doing it as a hobby. Is there something to be said though if they ain't not coming with one original beat?
I'm not talking. Oh yeah. I mean,
not one
as a hobby. Nah, that don't matter, man. It really don't matter as a hobby, man. Keep it as a hobby.
Programs.
But I'm talking about these motherfuckers that really think that they gonna make it, man. I've seen this a lot lately, especially with COVID. I think motherfuckers got locked in the house for a while. They bought a couple mics. You know, some people started podcasts. Some niggas brushed up on their music career, I guess.
Shit. What about like owning their music? Do you think that matter?
Yeah, because how you gonna make money off the shit if you don't, you don't. If you're like upper in age and you still don't have your business in order, you know what I mean? Like you don't have your publishing set up, you just don't have no business. Period. Like, what's the point, man?
They just got a gang of albums on like SoundCloud or Bandcamp or something, or got a sick ass DistroKid profile. So you're saying, say they're like 44, 43. They don't know what the
I said 27, man. You said 44.
Okay, 40. They're 30. They're 30 something. They're 30 something, 40 something. They don't know what the Library of Congress is. They don't know how to copyright their shit. They don't know what ASCAP is.
Man, I'm gonna need you to get down. You're gonna have to go to Hobby Stash, the Hobby Lobby. Chris said,
but that EP was fire.
Chris said everybody doesn't get to go to the big dance, and that's what's up. They don't. You know what I mean? That's like it's a lot of motherfuckers out here with hoop dreams still. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of motherfuckers out
here. Hey, basketball's a lifetime sport, right?
Man, this motherfuckers in the NBA, it wasn't a lifetime sport.
But again, everybody doesn't go to the dance.
Everybody doesn't go to the big
Okay,
dance.
What about this? Here, I ask you this. Okay, well, like, say, what if somebody was out there, they were doing pretty good, and then maybe they took a bad fall, like they fall from grace.
Speaking of falls, this nigga said nutso. That was perfect timing. They took a fall like nutso off the building. That's the only way your CD gonna drop.
They fell to their
fall
death,
off
right?
the building like nutso.
I'm thinking like, okay, Clout, hear me out. Like, say, what about like they got arrested, but it wasn't a good arrest. Like they didn't get arrested for having like a bunch of weight. They like got caught like soliciting a prostitute or something that wasn't a good look in the media. You know what I mean? Or you know, like, huh?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
You can't rap with a funny beef, man. That's what I mean. That's it's no go.
Or even like I think you were saying like accusations, like when somebody comes out and it's like all of a sudden they got all these people saying.
Let's just read the list, man. Let's just read read through the list, man. Let's read.
Oh, we are. Okay. We are. So what do you think? If you take a bad fall, you get a bad arrest. That's an automatic.
Yeah, I mean, if it's some funny shit, if you go down for something, I mean, honorable, I guess. You know what I mean? And that's different. And that might even buy you some more time. He said, caught with their Peter out in public. Yeah, no. Actually, there was a rapper from Tacoma, man, that I actually kind of enjoyed and shit, but I heard some old funny. Yeah, man, it was weird, man. It took him automatically off the list.
So some charges can take you out of the game.
Man, give it up, man. If you...
Maybe even for the big heads, too, man. I mean, I don't think anybody's immune to a bad arrest.
Nah, I mean, some motherfuckers had shit. R. Kelly kept selling. If you can't motherfucking catch the motherfuckers, if you're not famous yet, nah, man, that shit'll shut you down. It was just
all right. What you think?
It was just a dude. I forgot his name, man. I don't know if you guys saw the story, but it was a cat just recently. Somebody tried to say, like, his ex-girl or whatever, tried to say that he was playing with her son, but she was lying the whole time. And whoever dude was, what's his fucking name, man? This shit is like recent, like last week or this week. And motherfuckers fucked with him enough to where they gave him the benefit of the doubt. Come to find out the bitch was lying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit was...
So, I mean, in a way, it's almost like if you think about it, a bad arrest or somebody making false accusations, that shit could just tear your career down on its own. But kind of like that cancel culture shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, if you still trying to make it, man, and you ain't got enough, you don't got enough clout to beat that motherfucking charge, you really got to wrap it up, man.
True that. What do you think about say if you had kids or had more kids, like you're trying to grow your family?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
What do you think, Clout? How many kids? What's the kid ratio? The kid to rap career ratio?
I have to say still, it don't matter. Like I would say the more be more motivation.
No. I say if your kids are old enough to rap, you got to stop rapping.
Your kids are old enough?
Yeah, there can only be one. If you got kids that's old enough to put out their own album, let your shit let your shit go, man.
Yeah, I would say put more focus in your kids.
Unless your kid is Lil Bow Wow and that nigga started rapping when he was 5. Like
Yeah,
if you got a teenager and y'all niggas is fighting over the motherfucking over the interface, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man, wrap it up, man. Let your kids shine.
Your kids, so if you have too many kids, or your kids have grown up to become the new hieroglyphics crew, you should probably hang it up.
I mean, because imagine that, man. You sitting there looking at your kids, you still trying to rap, and your son is like a better version of you. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you get behind him and give him all of your resources? Why would you be sitting up trying to compete against your kid?
It's competition, Slap. You gotta make them. You gotta bring them up right.
With that,
man. You shouldn't be out battling kids, bro. You shouldn't be battling kids, man.
What was that, Clout?
Would that be the same like a sibling?
But it's not a sibling, nigga. That's your daddy.
No, I'm saying like if you have a younger brother or sister that's cold
too.
I mean, like
maybe if like y'all was 15 years apart or something.
Like me and my son share a studio, right? I wouldn't come in here while he's making his music. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't come in here while he's making his music and tell him to stop. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I got some shit I got to get off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get this shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. If you fighting over the interface with your son, man. Duty Low. That was old boy's name, man. Freestyle. That's the one that the girl lied on. Duty Low. Good looking, Aaron. Duty Low.
Now you would go in there and bust a trap freestyle?
Now hold on. Chris said nope. His old ass is gonna hate. Fuck my son. That for real. Yeah. If you're old enough to where you competing with your kid's career, man, wrap it up, man. Wrap it up. What else?
Okay, here's a good one. What about if you got a really good job? Or like a promotion at work or something, like you got a good like situation, a career move. You're gonna pay the bills.
I mean, just think about it. Name one rapper that kept their job. Who's famous that still worked at like, I don't know, fucking IBM or something, or who had a night job or something? Who rapped that was famous and really made it?
Rick Ross was like a PO or something.
He stopped doing that by then.
Was that wasn't true though, right?
He was able to quit his job. If you ain't able to quit your job and you like the manager now or something, you might as well just keep doing that. Keep doing that. Why would you leave a good fucking job to try to be a rapper?
Don't leave the career.
It was a chick.
Stick with your career.
It was a chick that worked for the NBA. This was not too long ago. She worked. Elvin from the Cosby Show had a job. It was this chick. She worked for the NBA. She had like a 6-figure job and shit, and she left to be a rapper. And that bitch ended up not too long after that working in a sandwich shop.
I mean, a lot of times hoopers try to be rappers too. I mean, look at like that's
Lillard, different.
You know,
that's
Dame
different.
Dash, like
that's different, man. You know that's.
But do you remember even old school style? Man, what was his name? He was with the Sacramento Kings. Chris Webber, man.
That's
Chris Webber
different
dropped
though.
out.
It
is different. Okay,
that's
it's different.
That's somebody. That's like another check to them, man. They like to do it, and they have the money to do it. I'm talking about motherfuckers where it's detrimental to your life. You know what I mean? Because you think about it, man. There's somebody that you know out there right now to where their dreams are detrimental to their life. Their rap dreams.
Maybe they're like managing. They're a manager at their job. They're, you know what I mean. They're seeing a lot of money move around.
Their rap dreams.
They're making moves.
And their unwillingness to motherfucking grow the fuck up is detrimental to their fucking life.
They're spending time in the studio when they should be coaching the sports team. Is that right? Is that what we're saying right now?
Yeah, man.
Should be down there getting to bed early on a Saturday night.
Yeah. You opening up for goddamn.
Oh man, don't say the dream is over, Slap. Come on, man.
Yeah, what else we got?
Dreams never die. Dreams never die, Slap.
Shit.
Okay, what about here? I think this is a good one. What about if your girl or your significant other don't support that shit?
Well, it depends on how close you guys are. Like if y'all got a bunch of kids, you married or something like that, and you don't got support at home, man, wrap it up.
Wrap it up? What do you think, Clout? Wrap it up?
Fuck that bitch.
Leave her? Hey, it's the dream or nothing.
Because if you don't,
What if What if they really trash though, and this girl is right? Girls like music.
Right. Well, then what? Then what though? I mean, really?
Fuck that.
I mean,
girls like
she's being honest. Or what if she thinks that? What if she came out and was like, "I think you're the weakest rapper out of all the crew, or all of her ex-boyfriends, something like that." You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah.
Like
I mean, that's what's gonna end up happening to you, man. If you trash, man, and you try to rap for too long, and you keep for too long, man, it's gonna get disrespectful with your woman, man. I'm telling you. Nobody.
Or she's calling you out. You ain't making enough moves. You ain't. This is just a hobby.
I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but put yourself in a woman's shoes. You know what I mean? You're 37 years old, and your boyfriend is a local rapper. You got a decent job. You know what I'm saying? You got work friends and shit. They might have work events, and then you take him to a work event, and they ask him what he do.
And he's saying,
you see
breaking out the
look on your coworkers' faces when this motherfucker's telling them about his mixtape
with the SoundCloud link.
Oh, yeah,
trying to get the Apple Music download.
Yeah,
that's a tough one, man. I think at some point that kind of becomes embarrassing for everybody.
You don't think that your woman has to support you, like if in something like that? Like if you're in a serious relationship, I'm not talking about a girlfriend or a side chick or something like that. Like you're in a serious relationship and you don't have the support of your home, like your family.
Yeah. You try to buy houses and shit. We'll split in studio time. Now, I get it.
If you're young, you might have enough life left in you to go get another bitch or some shit. But if you locked in,
it's tough, man.
Chris said, "I'm going to jail. It's domestic violence time." OJ on mine. God,
I like that. I like that passion right there. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm actually in support of this right now. All right. So, okay, you got to hang it up if the spouse ain't with it. I get you.
I'm not.
What about this one? This is a low hanging fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Say your clothes ain't up to speed, or your gear it's outdated. You dress, you kind of show your age in your dress, or you're trying to like wear the new gear and it just looks kind of weird.
Yeah, if you're trying to look young, you just don't. I don't know, man. That one's kind of tough because I don't know, man. I haven't really seen that one too much. You know what I mean? Like most of the niggas I know that still rap, they still kind of keep themselves a little fly because they young in the mind. You know what I mean? Like most of the ones I know.
So style matters.
I would think so. Style matters in everything, man. Style matters in rapping.
Itself.
You could have an old ass rap style. Fuck the clothes.
What if they were like coming through in like a 3-piece suit the whole time? Like, you know what I mean? Old school executive style. T.I. style.
Yo, man, Chris is killing it. He said you might have dad hips in young pants. Yo. Oh shit!
Yes,
not the dad hips and the skinny jeans, man. God damn.
Raising kids.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Years. Leave them alone.
I don't know, but I done seen some young niggas with that too, man. I don't know. That's a thing. That's a whole nother thing.
Man, that attire, man. That attire. All right. Let's see here. All right. How about okay, this is a good one.
You giving these motherfuckers hope though, man. I'm gonna let you know y'all arguments are good.
What about okay. A viral embarrassment. Say some shit gets leaked, like you had a meltdown, maybe a bad show, you get booed, or maybe you lose a battle to a young cat and the shit just goes viral. Like not just a couple thousand views, but we're talking certified viral. Everybody's seen it. You're getting
any age, just
annihilated.
Any age, just wrap it up. Like the shit that happened to cannabis, like Cannabis and Disaster, or motherfucking who else got embarrassed?
Oh man.
Somebody else got embarrassed. Yeah, go viral the wrong way, you're done. That's what that. Yes. Go viral.
But then, does it matter if you go viral the wrong way, like in a battle against a younger cat versus maybe an older cat?
I think that goes for young and old. It doesn't matter. You go viral the wrong way, you pretty much out of there.
So if you get wiped, it's a wrap.
But I think an old nigga, Joey Jihad, yeah, Joey was nice too, man. I actually like Joey. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. But I think an old nigga would be more likely to go viral the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like. It's always
because they get yeah.
Actually, it was a nigga named Eastside Crackhead. I used to think he was hard, man. And it was another one. The cat that was beatboxing in the alley. Yo, man, I forgot his name. It's something red. He was hard. But usually it's crackheads that's hella hard. I don't know what it is about old crackheads. Maybe they ain't that old. They just look old. But I seen some old crackheads that had some talent. Old and shit.
Crackheads. Yeah. Man, crackheads stay busy though. Wasn't you just talking about that earlier?
Yeah, they stay on the move. Eastside Crackhead had a song like "Let Me Test Your Work." And they did a video, the crack pipe going up, niggas selling dope. Like, let me test your work.
They ain't sleeping, man. They working, man. They trying to fix that alternator.
Yeah, like if you ain't taking the shit too serious, you know what I'm saying? You got a spirit like that, I can fuck with it because, you know, it's still hobbyish. You're not too serious.
How you feeling so far on this clout? You
he ain't liking it, man. He ain't feeling
AJ nothing but a number.
He got too many old local rapper friends.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, we got.
Hold on, let him speak. Let him speak.
All right. I think this one's relevant.
Some of them things, yes, I do agree with. As far as like, yeah, you should wrap it up with a couple of them that you guys said. So, yeah,
which could go for anybody. I mean, I think the viral one.
Yeah, the viral one.
That's a good point, man. If you get fucking lit up virally, you might as well just bow out. Try to look in the classifieds, maybe see if Amazon's hiring. Mm-hmm. All right. How about this? So we know this from our own experiences, but the technology passes you by, aka you ain't keeping up with the times, the programs that don't make sense. You're getting confused easily.
Yeah.
What do you think
don't
about
know how
that?
to work social media. I would say give it up. Have you ever tried to use auto-tune?
I have not actually. No, I've never tried.
I don't feel like old minds can comprehend that shit. Like, cause young niggas set the trends. You know what I mean? Like they do shit in different ways, man. Like watching my son and his friends and how they get down and shit. It's like I wouldn't even have thought to do that way. And the shit that they listen to was like, okay, I get it. Like they do different shit. When you old and stuck in your ways, you might not be able to switch up. You know what I mean? Like. You can't grasp what these motherfuckers is on. Yeah, I mean, just
trap hi-hat.
Just think about the era we came from, man. It was equipment that didn't do the same shit that this shit does now. You know what I mean? We pushed that shit to its limits, but these motherfuckers is pushing this shit to its limits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're pushing to new limits. He said niggas got fibromyalgia.
Yeah, man. Because that's will start to get you, man. You can't hit the buttons like you used to.
That's
man.
damn near number one on the list. If you got
arthritis,
if you got mesothelioma, gout, if your diabetes is keeping you out the studio, you know what I'm saying?
If you have spina bifida, you should stop looking down to make
man.
Okay, so there's certain health ailments that come into that, I guess. But
look, you may be entitled to some type of financial compensation, but not from hip hop.
I don't think Elysius is ever going to come out with that advertisement.
Willie Sokolove. Call that nigga.
If you purchased an MPC 1000 in 2005, might be inside.
You may have delusional
you still
rapper
have your
syndrome.
SD card.
He said fibromyalgia.
We know somebody had an MPC 1000. Oh, no.
Keep it moving, man. Keep it moving. We ain't doing that. Keep it going.
That shit's a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Anyways. All right. Well, let's see here. Okay. Here's kind of the most important one, I think, or one of the most important ones. Your music has simply become outdated.
Yeah, see, that one's tough, though, because some old shit came back.
Okay, or you're trying to chase the latest trend.
Yeah. But I mean, with that one, with the music outdated, I had to think about that one, man, because if you listen, they just taking like the old shit that we had back then, and they're just like either double timing it or slowing it down. You know what I mean? Like some of that shit is still gold. You might have made some good shit, but you didn't get yourself out there. You know what I mean? Like.
Now, is there a 2-for-1 on that? Like, say they was trying to chase an old trend while making old music.
Yo, yeah. We're going to take it back to the old school.
Sound like Wu-Tang, like, you know what I'm saying? Or sound like Mike Jones and them, like, try to make dated music that's already happened.
Hey, you'd be surprised. I see that a lot. And then the shit I really hate about hip-hop, and I like rapper friends and shit like that. I hate when a motherfucker will do some shit that's not them and say some shit like, oh, yeah, the white people like it, though. This is what... Yeah, it's not for your ears. This is for, you know what I'm saying, the white kids like it or something.
Suburbia.
Yeah, like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing it for? Go be with them. Like, what is you doing here, man? Get your ass over there. I had people come and tell me, you know, you hear they shit and it's like, oh shit, what's this? Like, you doing something different, huh? Like, oh yeah, yeah. They loving it in Minnesota. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh man, the birth of Rhymesayers.
Old rap niggas always have reasons for making shitty music.
True.
They always have reasons for making shitty music.
What do you think though, Clout? You think chasing a trend or making outdated music is a deal breaker?
Not necessarily, because your stars just got to be in line, though. You know, like
hey, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something about Clout though.
To go viral.
Clout is a real friend because Clout has some of the oldest, wackest rap friends. I ain't gonna say no names. And hate me if you want. He got some whack ass friends, and he's still friends with them. You know what I mean? They're not whack as people probably, but he got some bad rap friends. He got a poker face.
Can you think of any funny ass trends right now? Can you think of any funny ass trends that you've seen some of these people trying to follow after?
Oh,
a trend that.
Yeah.
Rap trends? Nah, we don't gotta get into that. What? Okay.
Well, how about if you used to rap like Curtis Blow and now you trying to rap like Eminem or Tech Nine or some shit, you know what I mean?
Before we get to my favorite one, I got a couple wild cards. So, I mean, what do you think about like, okay, say like your grill was busted or your teeth was all rotten, like some shit like that. You was missing a tooth.
You can have bad teeth and rap, man. Get a grill.
You can rap with bad teeth.
That just you can rap with bad teeth, man.
What if your stage name was like outdated? Like you just kind of mentioned it, but like what if if somebody had some old school name like MC something or other?
Well, not only that, if your name is Lil something, but your ass is old, you know? You can't be Lil forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't Baby Loke no more. You're fucking like 48.
Even Bow Wow took the Lil off his shit, so your old ass really got to do it. You know?
What about here's an interesting one. What about if somebody was in a group the whole time and then the group disbanded or broke up?
I don't know, man. See, was it a successful group?
I mean, locally, I mean, sure. Say it was Criminal Nation. Say Criminal Nation broke up.
Oh, man, why you getting personal? He said,
I don't know.
He said Lil Dad Hips. Goddamn. Oh, no, that wouldn't have worked. Little Dad Hips. I had to check that shit. Little Dad Hips. I checked that one out. This nigga, man. I'm telling you, man. This nigga,
like, say, think about like the people under the stairs, man. They were pretty successful, but say they broke up. I mean, if they
was already famous, it don't count. They was not famous, but they already had a solid following in the fan base. Like old boy that called in and said,
money maintaining, man. They had a good group going. Like they kind of dropped. It was a long time ago.
I don't think either one of them dudes is still trying to rap. Simi. Actually, man, he does the ABL battles and shit. See, for me, that's the honorable thing to do. Say like you know, the music didn't quite do what it do, but you stayed in the culture and you stayed doing shit. Like Chris is a good example. You know what I mean? The shit that he's doing with the dab roast, shout out to the dab roast and everything Chris is doing. You know what I mean? When you take it and you do other shit with it, that's what's up, because that just shows that you really love it. It wasn't just
staying involved.
You wasn't just trying to be a rapper. You know what I mean? Like this is some other shit, but it's the motherfuckers that's like old and just really still trying to rap, man. Because you got to understand, you have to be around these people. You know what I mean? Like they never have good conversations. They still talking about their music and shit like that. You got, I know you know somebody like that. That the motherfucker is too old. I'm too old to be having these conversations with you. So you definitely too old to be bringing them up. You know?
Okay, well here's a good one. This is I call this the ultimate wild card. So what if somebody was willing, this is a pride question too, to pay you to quit?
What?
Like say somebody just
say like your fiance's fiance's dad came to you and was like, hey, look, he's man.
Like, son, you're gonna marry my baby girl.
Nah, what they'd do is like they would try to get you a job if like her family members is hinting at you like, hey man, I think we can get you into the Longshore Union. You just got
pay out a bribe. Like,
hey man, we can get you into the union, man. You sure you
out of this?
You sure you still trying to make it?
You're out.
Hey Paul, what's good, man? Paul is in with us, man. What's good?
I mean, what do you think about that? I think that's a legitimate
Hey,
ask,
I'm
right?
gonna tell you something from personal experience, man. My dumb ass, and I was young, man, bro. I was like, I got married when I was like 22, 23. And her granddad, man, he had the plug for me at the Longshore Union and shit. And I was still doing studio sessions with motherfuckers and sitting up making beats all day. I wouldn't go to the hall. Man, I wish I would have went to that motherfucker. Fuck that shit, man. I held myself back, man. I should have took my dumb ass down to that hall. I would have had that job for life, man. But I was too busy trying to make it.
See, passed up that bribe, man. They're trying to pay you out of the game.
I would have, man. Let me go back. I would have took that bribe, man. Because I mean, I went through this myself. I got to tell you, I went through this myself, man. When I realized that my hairline wasn't as sturdy as I wanted it to be, man. There's only one DMX, man. I wasn't about to be out here. I mean, when you a bald head nigga, you either.
All right, he brought up the number one. He brought up the number one
yeah,
topic,
man.
the hairline. So is the hairline?
Yeah, man. I was one of them niggas.
Hairline?
My hair left fast, so I was 20 looking 30 something. You know what I mean? Like my shit went quick. That just wouldn't have looked right. It's not that many motherfuckers that can pull off a bad hairline in rap.
So you can't pull off that reverse mohawk?
I mean,
flex it out.
There's only so many Earl sweatshirts out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to be looking. It's hard, man. You know what I mean? Like the looks.
What about like okay? So the hairline is
if you look
deal breaker.
If you look old, it's gonna be hard to be a new rapper. How you gonna be a new old nigga?
But I mean, how many dudes? I mean, there's a gang of people out there.
You can't be new and old at the same time.
Got a fucked up hairline, so they're all doing the bald look. So they're all doing the DMX. And there's a lot of people doing the DMX right now.
No, there's not. Where? Who?
There's not.
Who?
I mean, pull up some pictures.
I don't have to, man. These young motherfuckers got hair now, man. They got dreads and all type of shit.
So
it is not
hairline.
Yeah,
it is not. Yeah, it is not exactly that shit is so important. See, you don't understand because you're not black. In black culture, your hairline is so fucking important. You know what I'm saying? That there is an industry for motherfucking fake hairlines. You know what I'm saying? You can't, yeah.
Well, I mean, I remember we was watching that one video where they was doing the fake line.
Now look here, Burns. You can't understand how important this shit is. Your shit gotta be sturdy, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's not sturdy, you still gotta have enough to get some dreads or something or some braids and hide that shit. But if you ain't got no hair on your head, man, and you's trying to a breakthrough artist, like there's only so many that could do that. You gotta understand when Tupac started, he had hair. I don't know about DMX. Yeah. DMX was a cold motherfucker, man. Oh, that's LeBron. Yeah. That's sports. You can be bald headed in basketball. That's the Jordan.
Thank Jordan for that. The Picard.
Yeah, he sported the
Picard. Oh my God.
Yeah, but hip hop, man, you got
different.
Appearance is everything, man. And
what do you think? You think any?
It ain't even just a hairline, bro. But if you look old. If you look
going
old,
gray, like being gray,
because it's like a young person's sport, man. It's not some shit that the culture's not forgiving to old motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
So you can't be rocking the gray beard,
man. You see that shit a mile away, man. That shit just hey, look, I ain't seen a motherfucker yet. You gotta be a hell of. Who do you know right now that came out old?
So you can't be having the Danny Trejo.
Yeah, who do you know?
The crow's feet and fucking bags under your eyes and shit.
Who in modern times right now came out old?
I mean, I'm trying to think who would be the oldest
that's old right now, but they
out.
didn't come out old, man. That youthful appearance is everything. Like shit, man. Some of the most popular motherfuckers are the ones that have held on to their youthful looks. You know what I mean? Like, or learned how to grow with. You know what I'm saying? Their aging and shit like that.
I'm trying to think, man. Who is the oldest cat to come out?
Paul Morgan said, "Why is that though? I don't know why, but it's real. It's the shit, man. It's the truth.
Huh.
You will get
so
clowned.
The hairline is everything. How about this though? Do you think that there's people out there? Say the hairline was busted. What extent are they willing to go to hide that?
No. That's what like Clout Chaser said. Right. Tory Lanez, his shit looked like Pac-Man chewed on it. But you know what I'm saying? He went and got that motherfucking, he went and got that shit. Look at Tiger. Tiger went and got that shit. You know, 1 minute they shit fade, next thing you know, I mean, shit. Niggas
brand new.
Motherfuckers that had braids and shit, they had to let this shit grow and then pull the baby hairs down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, just a youthful look, pure. I mean, we focusing on hairlines, but just a youthful look, period, is important in hip hop, man.
That hairline's important.
It's important, man. It sounds crazy, but I know personally, man, that's just like, oh man, wrap it up. You know what I mean? Because it's like, and it's like a charm thing. When you're an entertainer like that type of entertainer, you got to charm people and shit, man. And you're not gonna be able to stand up to. You're not gonna be able to
charming nobody with the cul-de-sac jack.
Man, niggas unforgiving on shit like that, man. They not, man. You're gonna make enemies with that hairline. You know,
with the grays. Like, who's this old chauffeur?
If you got a confrontational hairline, like as soon as you see that shit, you know motherfuckers about to be arguing. You know what I mean? Like
that's a wrap.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, all right. Well, you know what, fellas? We just exhausted our little hot list on reasons why you should hang it up. It sounds like it's pretty unanimous. Although I think
you guys is for it. Y'all
so you're staying pretty steadfast in the idea that this is a lifetime sport. Yeah.
I think it has a.
Yeah. I still think. Yeah. Follow your dreams.
Who came in the game the latest, the oldest that's popular? Like.
Right now?
Who made it the latest?
Whoever?
They said they will call the cops on their scalp if they're for real, man. And the culture, that shit's important, man. It's sad, but it's true, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm thinking like right now, I mean, as far as like just reinventing itself to where like
I ain't talking about somebody that made it and they're still rapping or they came back. I'm talking about a motherfucker that just got in the game. Old. Danny Brown, I remember when he came out with 30. He was 30. But
here we go.
Wait.
Give us somebody.
I don't know what that call's about. That's why I got the man. Oh, okay. Uncle Murder. I'll give you that one. Uncle Murder. Yeah, Uncle Murder, I don't know. He didn't really look old to me. Like that, I guess. I don't know.
Some New York niggas look old though.
There's been a couple of dudes that's still doing it, really but they were young when they got in the game.
But Uncle Murder been around for a long ass time.
So maybe the key thing that a lot of people should realize is
give it up.
You broke into the game when you was young, that it's almost impossible to break into the game at a certain age.
Nah, because some people can lie, man. Some of them motherfuckers be like, man, you got to think. Back in the day, right? Like when I don't know, probably the 90s or whatever. Some of them cats was way older than they said they was. I remember motherfucking when the Hot Boys and all that shit first started popping, Cash Money and shit like that. Yeah. Motherfucking Baby and Manny tried to say that they was like 20 something. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was obviously in their 30s or some shit like that, but they tried to lie, and it was so bad that they had to go back and admit that they lied about their age. You know what I'm saying? Basically apologize and shit like, all right, we tried to pull one over. You know, this shit.
Manny Fresh is 52 years old.
I would say Baby.
So that means...
Now that I think about it, I'll give you Baby. Baby's probably the oldest nigga because they was pretty old when they came out. They was pretty old. They was older.
Let's see. How old is Baby? 50? Birdman, right?
Yeah.
What about Gucci Mane?
52.
Gucci wasn't old when he came out.
Although 52, man. Gucci Mane's 41.
Okay, so when did the Hot Boys come out?
That was like the late 90s.
Late 90s. So if he's 51, that means he's 5 years older than me. Late 90s. And that nigga was old, bro. Like,
that nigga was old.
Because they took over for the 99 in the 2000s. So that means, man, in 2000, Baby was 30 something. So I'll give you that, man. If you come in like that, if you come and take over like Baby and Cash Money for the 99 in the 2000s, cool. But if you still just like, you ain't even juvenile, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't Turk, you ain't none of them niggas by themselves. What did he say? He said, nigga, baby mama looked like Grand Poobah, so the tapping so. Wait, what?
Oh, damn.
So the tape, I don't know.
Well, let's see here. Chuck D is 57. Curtis Blow's 58.
Yeah, but that Curtis Blow came out when he was motherfucking.
Yeah,
it was
long
1982.
Ago. Yeah. No. I'm trying to just break this down to give some perspective. So, how many rappers we still? Okay, so
I'm talking about a motherfucker. I'm talking about when to quit. When do you hang it up?
Yeah, when do you quit? So right now,
not as a hobby,
46?
not as a passion that you like to do, you know what I'm saying, in your spare time, but when do you quit lying? When do you quit
lying about
when do you quit borrowing money from family members? Like, when do you stop scheming?
When is enough enough?
Yeah, when do you stop denying that job that they trying to give you? You know what I mean?
When is it not worth it to spend $200 on the album cover?
When do you motherfucking put in a resume? Like, when do you say, fuck it, it's time to get a job?
Well, I mean, is it really that though, or is it that they're just trying to have fun, be creative? You know what I mean?
I don't know if you know the motherfuckers. I know some motherfuckers need to stop, bro.
Just hang it up all the way.
Hang it up, man. Just like we need to hang this motherfucking show up right now, man. It's late. We ain't getting
That's true. We done exhausted it. You right.
He said they can't quit. Chris said they can't quit. The ego won't let. See, that's fucking. Now we got another 20 minutes on this shit. That's what it is. It's the ego, man. It's the ego. Some motherfuckers like, because that was like their only chance at being cool. You know what I mean? That was their only chance at being cool. They wasn't gonna be cool no other way. You know what I mean?
Next thing you know, they would come and get free studio time or something, and then next thing you know, they got an album out, and then they going around telling everybody they executive producers and shit.
I'm just saying, man, cream rises to the top. If you really got it, it's gonna show. Like, if you really got it and you work hard at it, man, it's gonna come out. You know what I mean? We've seen it time and time again. You see motherfuckers with no talent that make it because they busted their motherfucking ass. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely. Hey, cheers to that ego shit. I'll toast to that. You know what I'm saying? Man.
I know some ego maniacs.
I know. The best place for ego to go is
Hey, you know what the worst shit about having local rapper friends is when they get in your car and they ask you or try to tell you to turn off what you listening to and play they shit. Like, the audacity. Like, oh man, fuck this nigga, put this on. And they'll put on they little bull, and you gotta sit down like the nigga will hold you hostage. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to be a supportive friend. That's why I'm not supportive no more.
Yo, sorry, Dre, I just wanted to listen to it in the car.
Yeah, nah, man. Listen to that shit in your car. Turn that shit off. You gotta stop being supportive after a while, man. I was trying to get the
EQ right.
Turn that shit off, man. You can't.
Now, so do we have any recommendations or advice to give to these anonymous people? Like, should we say,
Indeed, it's an app.
You have some advice?
Yeah, okay. LinkedIn. Brush up on your LinkedIn. Get Indeed.
Okay, so resume.
Do they still got Monster jobs or
Monster.com? Ooh, you might want to be careful on that. I don't know if it's a resume website anymore. It might lead you to a darker path. But either way, check it out. Monster.com.
Something.
You got Indeed. You got LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Lots of jobs out there. But I mean, beyond
they hiring everybody right now, man. It's a worker shortage right now, man. All of you failed rappers should have jobs right now. Man.
But what about a different, say, like, adjust your position in the corporation type shit? Because, like, say you can't be the main star anymore, but maybe you're a good music writer.
Yeah, no, that's what I think. Yeah,
you
should change up in the game but see, that's what, like Chris said, with the ego, right? Your ego won't let you be anything else but the star. You know what I'm saying? It's the motherfuckers with the inflated ego because they can't play the background. They can't say, okay, I love this shit so much. I'm going to stay in it, but I'm going to have to play it from this other side. You know what I mean? I'm going to help somebody else get their shit out.
But then what's up with that, though? So, okay, so the ego is there, but these are people that ain't even doing shows?
I'm just saying the ego will keep you
from... They just got the shit that they make and they play to people.
As a rapper, the ego will keep you from helping. Yeah. It'll keep you from helping. You know what I mean? You won't even... Oh, man, he should sell dick pictures on OnlyFans. Well, shit, man, that's... Goddamn, man, I'm all out of alcohol.
Hey, that's when you're going all in, man. That's when you put all your cards on the table, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he's right. Hey, these guys got to go all in. Maybe that's the advice we should give. Like, you ain't going hard enough.
Yeah,
you think?
Man. I don't know. Hey, look, man, we doing this in the morning, man. We don't even got to run this one out for long, man. Let's think on this, man. When we come back in the morning, man, we should all think of a motherfucking local rapper that we can all get behind and support and have him come on the motherfucking show. And we should just put all of our shit into somebody.
Should they be younger than 27? Or?
They got to be realistic, man. We should all be or either that or we should have a friend that we should sit down and have an intervention with. You know what I'm saying? We need solutions. We need solutions, man. We either need to be waking up in the morning with plans for support or goddamn intervention.
Intervention? Okay.
Yeah, signing off though, man. Hey,
yeah.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Curtis, Tone, Bianca, Chris, most definitely, man. Chris rocked with us all night, man. That shit was funny as hell. They had me laughing all night. Great. Of course, Aaron. Who else we got here? Oh, Paul, man. Good looking out, checking in. Paul, look, Paul, man, we gonna be on every motherfucking day, man. Morning show coming up. Like I said, they just got a taste of it, and that ego runs wild. Most definitely, man. We gonna get up off of here, man. Thanks for tuning in and fucking with us, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
We radio.